Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. Hi. Yes, I'm back. and just want to talk about Marvel's The Avengers and this game for a second. And I know I've been gone for a while, and I'm sorry I've been gone. I just been going through homelessness, going through a lot of stuff, um, moving from place to place, from hotel to hotel. So I was having a really rough time. Me and my girlfriend broke up. My ex-girlfriend now, you could say. And I'm having a rough time. I lost my home, my apartment, and everything. So I've been kind of struggling financially and everything. That's why I've been gone. But I have been able to play the Avengers game quite often. Not every day, but some days I'm able to. Some days I'm not. I work now, so I've been working, but it's not been a time, no more than a week where I was out of work or something like that, or two. But yeah, man, I just want to say that just want to talk about this past update, man, and the future for the game, and also what the team needs to do to get this game rolling and successful. And in my opinion, I'm gonna have to say that they need to change a lot of things. This game has been doing the same pattern since I'll say after War for Wakanda. Um, we we had Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and Black Panther story, and they were all awesome. And they changed it because they believe it slows down, it takes more time or whatever. But like that's what people want. You know what I'm saying? That's what people like sign up for. Like when we want an operation, we want an operation, we want a story, we want like see we want cinematics. You know what I'm saying? That's what people were hyped up for, like trailers and story, like what was leading up to. Like you guys got this half ass stuff now that, this the rest of the week it took me like 5 minutes to beat with like a elite team. And I'm like, you gave us hive mind gear. And I understand people's like, well, they gave us buffed all the heroics, but like, like there's certain shit, man. Like, every buff wasn't all that great in my opinion. Like I feel like people like Hulk got like he's back. Like Hulk is back. Obviously, that's one of the top ones. They buffed Thor and Jane. That's like, what I'm saying, they already the most powerful characters in the game. I feel like the only buff they needed was to their intrinsic ability, not their heroics. Um, Spider-Man, his main buff should be able to web up bosses. Like, he's useless in a boss fight. Even if you throw your webbing at him, he sucks. And he's someone got his takedown a bit, like, use cryo instead. I heard that was a funny ass meme. But I'm like, Spider-Man, if you don't have a spider drone build for him, he sucks. And if it's not just like a regular mission, like Spider-Man is awesome. Like, that's all you see me playing him in the background. But he lacks like the diversity to fight bosses. You're supposed, like in other Spider-Man games, he's able to web up his bosses. Maybe not for long. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like for a few seconds, but I'm like, that's what people want. You know what I'm saying? Like he should web up bosses, like his webbing. So they need to really fix that. If they think it's gonna break the game, then you should take the time and look at it and make Spider-Man a more powerful character. But that is a main part of his kit, is to web up everything and web things up. Like if I'm Spider-Man, I should be able to web up Claw, you know what I'm saying, or web up all these other guys to stop them from hitting my friends online. It shouldn't be, if you're gonna do it, like have it do difference instead of, when you web an enemy does double damage. But I'm like, maybe on bosses it slows the bosses down for other players to attack him or stop him from hurting your friends. Like that's what it should be, or something like that. Make the webbing different for bosses. There are a lot of bugs with the game. Currently, I do not have my harm room. I'm not able to do the red room. Currently, Spider-Man major artifact is bugged. Currently, everything about the game is just like bugged out. The matchmaking is bugged. They haven't fixed that yet. I'm guessing with the Embracer Group, they're trying to settle things. But I've been hearing that they confirmed that 2023 content is they do have content for 2023, which came out in a report when they released the Winter Soldier when everything was buzzing for the game. Like when you get news from Marvel Avengers like something that big, it's excuse me, it's big. So, I read a report that they said they do have content planned throughout 2023, but like we need something big. Like this year's been dry for this game. 2021 was like, like Black Panther was literally the make or break, and then it did so fucking well You know what I'm saying? People were so fucking ecstatic, man. Like people were like, I want more from this game. I want to do more with this game. I want to do everything with this game. I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it gets to a point where I tell people like, there's a lot of stuff, man. They have to change up this formula with the same aim, cloning labs, the same villains. Like, you know the reason why they make more heroes than villains? Because heroes sell. They gotta make money. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. They gotta make money. And I'm talking about someone in the front of vacation. Like, that's why they do it. Is because it makes money. Like, if it didn't make money, they wouldn't do it. So villains sell more. But I'm like, if you're gonna have Ultron, have him after we defeat Clone Labs. That should be the final thing for Monica. Then it leads to the Kree invasion. What's next? Roy becomes Ultron. We get a cutscene of him corrupted or whatever. The Cosmic Q kind of corrupts him a little bit, and then I don't, and then what happens is he takes over AIM. Who's in charge of AIM now? They think it's still Monica. It could be a mystery, but they know it's Roy. And then you can literally pretend you have him. He create. You have Ant-Man that comes in like this is all my fault, and then they figure out a way to cure Ant-Man because it was so stupid that he's not in the game. He's literally, you know what I'm saying? You can just have him shrink, like it's just a ability, shrink down and become big and shrink down or whatever. It's not that hard. He's not that powerful in my opinion. His ultimate could be becoming big, giant man. Ant-Man actually one of the easy characters. He doesn't, you know what I'm saying? And his range attack could be able to shrink things and make them bigger. You can have different diversity. And you could say that Nat taught him how to fight hand to hand, so it wasn't hard for him to do like he does grapples or take down. He's a wrestler. He can do different things. Like in the movies, he was able to like do like certain submissions stuff like that. You have to do all that stuff for his combat kit and be able to shrink down and punch people. His combat doesn't have to, he could be like Spider-Man, like a scrappy type guy. It doesn't need to be that fleshed out. You know what I'm saying? And you can have him do status effects with like maybe his find a way like his most powerful move to do status effects like this. Every character has a way to apply status effects powerfully. You can figure that out. But for me, it's just they got to do better, man. We need more. Like you dropped 2 things this year, and I'm guessing it's gonna be She-Hulk, and I'm guessing we're gonna get Bucky next month, late next month, and we're not gonna get She-Hulk until December. That's my prediction, and she's gonna be a hero event. Guys, this year is going to be lackluster. Let me tell you why. Because I feel like we already got leaks for Kree Invasion. I think after the Kree Invasion, after Captain Marvel, what's next? And that's the question you have to ask yourselves. What the hell is next? And the game needs a big change. And I watched the Dr. Gamer, I mentioned this quickly. Heard the Dr. Gamer and saying that Chris Dynamics has pitched an idea for Guardians of the Galaxy and what else? And Marvel's Avengers team up for a cosmic threat. And I'm like, they should have been part of the same universe regardless. And I'm like, the Marvel's Galaxy was awesome. I'm like, yeah. And it says Quill off Earth. So I'm like, who the hell is the Avengers? Yeah, who are they? That could lead to a big event. Thanos is dead in his universe. You can bring in Galactus. Or Thanos might not be dead. He's still alive. Death kicked him out. You got all types of storylines. So at the end of the day, they have to change. And for traversal updates, they need to work on 3 characters in my opinion. They need to work on 4 or 5. They need to work on Spider-Man, because he's stiff when he swings. Hulk number 1, Spider-Man 2nd, Black Panther and Captain America speed and jumping ability. They should have to run jump high as hell. And and who else? Maybe add some bikes for the characters who are just humans. But listen, guys, man, I have so many things for this game, but let's let you guys know I'm back and everything. I'm gonna try to keep these videos consistent, but I hope they change. This needs to change before the game, has a meltdown, which you already had multiple times. But like, subscribe button if you're new. I love you guys, and all right, Almighty Squad, we out. Bye bye. See you guys soon. Alrighty, thanks.
The bounty hunters have been purged from Jersey